In ancient Egypt, on the banks of the Nile River, there lived an 11-year-old girl named Kleora. She was known for her black bobbed hair, eyes that sparkled with curiosity, and her ever-calm smile. People admired her beauty, but they were most amazed by her intelligence and the way she listened to everyone. Unlike the adults around her, Kleora believed in solving problems not by fighting, but by talking. One morning, while Kleora was walking along the riverbank, she heard a strange noise. It sounded as if a huge marketplace had erupted in chaos. She ran toward the sound and could hardly believe her eyes. The animals along the Nile were in the middle of a huge argument. The Nile crocodile roared loudly, "This riverbank is mine. I need to sunbathe." The white heron spread its wings. "But I also fish here. When you stretch out, the fish run away." The fox wagged its tail and grumbled, "Because of you too, I have no place to build my den." The hippopotamus lifted its snout out of the water and grumbled, "You're always fighting. But the deepest parts of the Nile are mine too." As the animals continued yelling at each other, Kleora raised her hands. In a voice that was loud yet soft, calm yet firm, she began to speak. "Dear friends," she said, "the Nile gives life to all of us. If we exclude one another, we all grow weak. Let's think together." The animals looked at each other in surprise. It was strange to see someone who didn't yell but listened to everyone. Kleora first turned to the heron. "You need the fish, right?" "Yes," said the bird. "I can't survive without them." Then she looked at the crocodile. "You also need to lie on the riverbank to sunbathe." "True," said the crocodile. "If I'm not in the sun, I grow weak." Kleora thought for a moment. She scanned the reeds along the Nile. Light reflecting through the reeds cast silver streaks across the water. Then she smiled. "Then here's what we'll do. The heron will fish along this part of the riverbank. The crocodile can sunbathe a little further down, on the wide sandy area. The fox will have a den in the reeds, close to the water but safe. And the hippopotamus can swim wherever it wants in the deeper waters." The animals looked at each other. All of them seemed about to grumble. But Kleora continued, "And remember, because you're different, you can be strong. When the heron catches fish, it can share the leftovers with the crocodile. The crocodile will keep dangerous predators away. The fox will patrol at night and give warnings. And the hippopotamus will stir the water to keep it fresh." The animals thought. Then the hippopotamus made a loud sound with its huge snout. "This isn't a bad idea at all." The crocodile nodded. "Yes. Maybe sharing is better than fighting." The heron flapped its wings. "I agree too." The fox smiled cunningly. "Humans usually don't listen to us. But you really understand us." Kleora clapped her hands in joy. "That's it. The friends of the Nile should not be enemies." From that day on, the banks of the Nile were completely different. The animals shared their territories as Kleora suggested. The heron fished while the crocodile sunbathed, the fox watched from its den, and the hippopotamus swam and made cheerful sounds for everyone. Kleora visited them every day, patiently listening and finding new solutions whenever small disagreements arose. Now, along the Nile, the sound of harmony replaced the sound of fighting. When people saw the animals living peacefully together, they were amazed. "How can a child achieve so much?" they would ask. The answer was simple. Kleora listened to everyone and valued every voice. One night, as the moon shone like gold over the Nile, Kleora sat by the water. The light swayed with the wind among the water lilies. The animals quietly gathered around her. They all looked at Kleora with gratitude. Kleora smiled and whispered, "The beautiful thing isn't just the waters of the Nile. The beautiful thing is understanding each other. Because understanding is the greatest strength." And on the banks of the Nile, under the moonlight, the friendship of the animals and Kleora's intelligence became an endless story.